Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to apply any university in Texas. My previous video, I already shared with you guys the requirement, tuition fees, and any other information. Let's start it how to apply. If you click admission button, it will show us apply and click there and scroll down a little bit and click international freshman admission. Once you click there, it will take us to the international freshman admission pages, and also it provides some information, priority date, and also scholarship deadline. How to apply? It has 5 steps. We're going to talk about the step number 1. Apply now through ApplyTexas. Once you click ApplyTexas, it will take us to the ApplyTexas. It's a common application platform. Through this ApplyTexas, we can apply any university in Texas. So we need to create an account. Create an account. Once you sign up the profile, ApplyTexas, then it will take you to the here. So you don't need to worry about the social security number. You just put your first and last name and just pick Porter and the first name Harry, and you can save it. Once you're done, you can go to the next page. Here you can pick your date of birth, city of birth, and country of birth, and also check mark this box and save it. Go to the next page, and page number 3, you can are you a citizen? Yes, no. If not, then which country you are citizen? You can pick your country. Do you hold permanent residence status? No. If you're holding, then you can select yes. Country of legal permanent residence, so you can pick your country. If you are not US citizen or permanent residence, do you have an application for permanent residence pending with the US? You can say no. Or if you in your case is yes, you can say yes. And also, if you are not a US citizen or permanent residence or have no application pending with the USCIS, did you live or will you have lived in Texas for 36 consecutive months? You can hit no, don't worry about that, and then pick your gender. Save and next. You can pick your address. This address is totally dummy address. I just googled it and just found it. And also you can put your city name, country, and the zip code. You don't need to worry about the verification of your address. Which international address don't need to verify. And save. But make sure you need to provide your exact address. Then your physical address has been where you are currently living. You can provide your address there too, with the city name and the country, the area code as well, zip code. And then your preferred phone number. This phone number is totally dummy. I just picked it. So if this number is matches with anyone, I apologize for that. And you need to provide your country code. Also preferred cell type, cell or whatever. You can also add additional phone number, but I think one is enough. Hit next. An emergency contact. You can provide your emergency contact because in some cases if they want to contact with the person if anything happened to you in country, then they will contact with the person. Just provide the person name who will be able to talk with them. And you can provide the phone number as well, or you can skip this button. You can provide the email address. In this scenario, I'll just provide my email address. Hit next. Now you can provide your high school details. For example, I just already pick here Dhaka City College here, and I can do any school or colleges matches with me. So enter your high school or secondary school details on these pages. For example, which high school I attend. Let's say Dhaka. If I do it here, I can do. You can do Mastermind, Mayflip, or whatever school or wherever you just complete your education. You can just pick that one. For example, your high school, Sabar Cantonment High School, okay, and you graduated back in 22, or you can just pick your date 10/10/20 2018, whatever. You can also, if you have like a multiple high school, you can just provide that, or to avoid any hassle, you can just provide your one high school name just where you completed your SSC or secondary school certificate. And do you have GED, or you completed another high school equivalency program? If your case yes, you can provide, or no, otherwise no. Save it. Next to continue. We are on the last page. So have you ever taken any college courses? Yes. And do you already have or will have a bachelor degree or equivalent degree prior to start of your semester for which you are applying? If your case yes, I already have or will have bachelor degree. If your case no, then you can select no. And then you do you consent and agree that ApplyTexas and its parents? Yes. College attendance. So why did you last attend colleges? You can provide that name here. I just added previously few colleges or universities. I just deleted it and I'm going to add it right now. For example, what is your college? So if I pick the city name, it will show me the college available here. If you don't find your college, don't worry about that. You can just manually input your college name. For example, last attended my college was, let's say, not Dhaka Medical College, actually, my bad. Let's say TNT College, and attend from 2019 0101 2019 and into 0101 2021. Okay, and you don't need to worry about the hour and everything. College degree type, you can pick your degree type: associate, bachelor, master, doctor, or whatever. For example, associate, or if you don't want to select it, you can just skip it. And date, degree earned or expected, so you already graduated from there. 0101 2021. Save it. Also at previous, if you're currently studying any university, you can provide that university name as well. So University of Dhaka, attending from 0101 2022 to 0110 0110 I mean 10/01 2022. And you can select save. So they will ask you academic transcript from this college and university, also your previous high school as well. Because they may ask you, if you're currently a student in University of Dhaka, they may ask you to your continuity paper. The paper will show that like you are currently enrolled in this university. And the last question is, are you currently in academic suspension from this college or university attended? Definitely no. And hit done. Next step is how to apply. So start a new application. So once you click that one, start a new application. All right, instruction pages, don't worry about that, you can read it if you'd like to. So our important part is that would you like to apply 2 year or 4 years academic school, college, universities? We're choosing 4 years. Select the institution to which you'd like to apply. Now you can choose any university from here. If you already know some universities, you can click that one. If you don't know, just ask yourself where you want to go and where you'd like to apply. We choose UT Arlington. Let's find out where is that. Okay, we're going to find the University of Texas at Arlington. Here you go. Once you click it, next is the application type, international transfer, international freshman. We're going to click international freshman. Once you're done, then select which semester. So right now it's fall going on, so we can go to apply for spring 2023 if the date is available based on the date. Apply, and just remember that you need to pay $75 application fee. Most of the universities require the application fee, but there are a few universities probably they don't require it. It will show you here. Select school. Okay, which department you'd like to apply? Architecture, business, education, engineering, liberal arts, nursing, anything you can apply. We choose last time engineering. Let's do that, engineering, and select your first choice of major. You can choose your first choice of major, for example computer engineering. Deadline for the regular application are listed below. Regular deadline 12/17/2020. We still have a time, so select choose and start application. So once we click my application tab, it will show us if there are any application pending here. You can select all my application, you can select submitted, or there is no submitted application, so all my application, and also you can in progress application. Once you go there, we can able to see it like where we just applied earlier, and here we can see admission application, international freshman, page 1 of 5. We need to just fill up some university requirement information. So are you homeschooled? Yes or no? No. For okay, if you plan to pursue a professional program, please specify which one. None. Okay, ACT test. Yeah, if you're just taking a ACT or SAT, TOEFL, whatever you already took, you can just select, and you can also put the date on here. Are you currently resident in US? No. If you're in US, you can select yes. If you will record a change in your visa status, whatever visa is expected, you can select student F1. Expected source of financial support if you are or will be in F1 or G1 status. Since you are going to be F1, then you can pick your personal or family fund, government or private sponsor, or other. You can need to specify. If somebody like your family member or sponsor, you can select personal or family funds. What is your marital status? You can just single, married, whatever you like. I mean, whatever your status is. Also, you can add your children, because if you'd like to bring your spouse with you and the children, you need to select this part too. Would you like to dedicate someone beside yourself to be able to discuss your file with the targeted university admission offices? In your absence, if you provide someone, or if you just assign someone, they can discuss your application, you can do it, but I don't think so. You don't need it. Since you are applying, you have to know everything. You said yes, no, and save. Next page. Summary of educational expenses section are not required. This school does not ask application to fill out this section. In order to complete this section, please click the save button, process to the next. So we don't need to do anything here. Next. Extracurriculum section not required, so you can just save and hit next. Community or volunteer service section not required as well. You can save and hit next. And talents award honor section are not required. You can save and hit done. Alright, once we are done here, so it's status in progress. Let's see, admission application. Alright, now we're going to the second part. Question specific to University in Texas, Arlington, page 1 of 2. Let's see what was the question. Honors interest. Are you interested in becoming a member of honors college? If you can say yes, or you can say no. So yes is better, I guess. 36 months period to HS grade. Did you live in Texas the 36 or leading up to high school graduation or completing of GED? It should be no. 12 months prior to enrollment, when you begin the semester of for which you are applying, will you have lived in Texas for the previous 12 months? No. When you begin the semester for which you are applying, will you have lived in Texas? I have lived in Texas, yes. TOEFL IELTS, I'm on the recording. The recruiting event whatever. Okay, one application. Please note you may only submit one application at a time and may only be considered for admission to one program at a time. I understand. International agent. If you use an education agent, please indicate the name of the agency. Okay, if not, don't worry about that. You can just say not applicable. Just register authorization. United States law, family rights and privacy act 1974. Well, in simple word, if you are just applying through any agency, you can provide a yes, or otherwise no, does not apply to me, since you're applying by yourself. And you can need to provide your IELTS score. For example, you can provide 7 or whatever your score is. Once you're done, you can go to the next page. Alright, SAT and ACT test score optional. Please be advised that UT SAT is optional for admission through summer 2024. If you apply for admission without SAT or ACT test score, your application will be evaluated based on the high school records such as GPA, class rank, course record, and other relevant academic criteria. However, submission of the test score is encouraged for determining admission decision. Well, it's better if you have like SAT or ACT. So if you should, yes, you can do it. Yes, then hit done, and we're done our last part. Now let's see if we done. Now submit this application. So once we are done all of this part, now we can submit this application. I'm not going to submit it because it's going to be submitted. So thank you. Hope you understand. If you have any other question about how to apply in any university in Texas, you can just email me or you can comment.